it's your boy Sucks, and today we're going to be showcasing Sunja Woo. And right before we actually start showcasing him, I need y'all to like look at what month it is. Yes, it's February, but what month is it? You said February again, you are wrong. If you said Black History Month, you are correct. So what I want you guys to do, since it is Black History Month and I so happen to be black, I want y'all to go and hit that subscribe button if you actually like black people. If you don't like black people, you ain't gotta worry about subscribing. It's cool, but we know who you are. We know that you don't like black people. But for those who do, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the video, and we're gonna get right into it. All right, so first thing first, I'm going to showcase base Sung Jin Woo. Well, not just base, but base with Monarch without like any good, decent familiars or memories on him yet, just to give y'all an idea of like how OP this like actually would make him. Let's see that. Myself max in, bro. Alright, so I'm not really gonna showcase, I'm just gonna showcase his damage. That's it. So I'm gonna max him out and I'm gonna give you an idea of like how much damage he's doing. So off rip, he's doing 209,000. I'm gonna round up to 210,000 just to make the math a little bit easier for you guys to understand. So yes, I'm finna nerd out. If you guys, I'm gonna try to make it, you know, very, what's the word? I won't say dumbed down, but I'll make it like very simple so you guys can like understand like exactly what I'm getting at whenever I come up to like these conclusions. So he got two passives that give him damage buff. So he has one passive where whenever he loses mana completely, he gets plus 30%, and he has another one where increases damage by 5% whenever one of his summons dies in his area. So really, I'm gonna add both of these together. I'm gonna put in 80%, I'm gonna multiply 80% by 210,000. And that's gonna basically give me like what his damage would be if he completely maxed it out. So we're gonna see 210,000, we're gonna multiply that by 80%. And that's going to give us 168,000. So we're going to add that to 210,000. So plus 210,000 equals 378,000. So off rip, if you did do all of his passives correctly, you would get around, what was it? What did I say? 378,000. So that's just basically off rip. That should give y'all like just to show y'all what it would look like if, you know, without anything, he's doing around that much. So, and then I know his summons also have passives as well. So really I'm gonna focus on two of his summons. I'm not gonna focus on all of them, just two of them. So we're gonna focus on Bellu and Steel. So I know off rip Bellu does around, I think 300,000, 600,000. So he's on around 600,000 like off rip. So his passive is 627,000. I gotta remember that. All right. So his passive is where if he gets like kills and once he like resurrects again, he gets a bunch of like damage boosted. So 200% plus 250%. So we're gonna multiply 250% by 627,000. So 60 to 7, and then we're gonna multiply that by 250%. God, I hope I don't like actually mess up this math. All right, so like basically if you get his buff correctly, he'll do around 1,500,000 damage. I mean, it's not really a lot thinking about like how some units now can just attack for, I don't know, almost 3 million damage. And okay, next person we're gonna show is gonna be Still. And his passive is, let me see, so off base he does 685,000, and his passive is every second it can go 300,000. So I think I said 685,000. So we're gonna multiply 685,000 by 300,000. 685. Multiply that by 300%. So we're gonna add this to that. I hope I remember that. Hey, I wish they didn't disappear. Okay, so 685, yeah, I remember that. So we're gonna add that 685,000. So like if you, once he like gets all the way up, and like the thing about him, like once he die, you have to restart with him. Once he gets all the way up, you'll get around 2,740,000. So let's just give you like a base idea of like what's about to happen. It's gonna be like kind of crazy. All right, so first things first, we're gonna try to find a decent burb to put on him. I think I have like one decent one. Yeah, this is, I clicked on it first. All right, so we're gonna equip that to Sung Jin Woo, and that's gonna buff his damage by, not really much. It made it 32,000, and I already like evolved the Memoria. It was the Almost Mage Day-O. It was this one right here. So don't really pay attention to like what the damage says. That I really don't know like how the calculations of that like actually works. But like if you guys would like actually like to try to break it down more, I'll try to figure out and make another video on that like separately from this one. But like don't pay attention to like what the damage says. That damage is not actually how much it adds. So I'm gonna equip it, and then that Memoria passive is, I don't know if it really mattered too much on Sung Jin Woo. I don't think he does dot damage. So the passive is dot supplied by this unit, now bypass shields. I feel like this one will be really OP on Escanor. I don't know too much about Sunja Woo because he don't really apply. He don't really do dot damage. All right, and I did forget to show you guys when I was in the lobby, like how much damage he does like when he's first placed. I forgot like do that. I'm gonna show you whenever I place him down now. Okay, so on placement, he does 70,000. So that's severely more than what he had. I think like his other one's like 28,000. I'm not too sure. I don't remember when I first placed him, but I'm pretty sure it's around 28,000. On placement, he's done 70,000. So that's like almost triple what he's originally was doing. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and max him out. Maxed out, he does 600,000. That's triple. That is triple what he was doing originally on like, you know, with Dr. Memoria and everything. So we're gonna do the math on this. This math will be a little bit harder. Okay, so we're going to do 616,000. And then we're going to multiply that by his passive. His passive is 30%, 80%. Okay, so we're going to do 80%. We'll multiply that by 80%. And that's we're going to add this together. So plus 16,000. Not 16,000, 616,000. So this is like already severely more than what his other one would do with Dot Memoria. So if you did his passives correctly, he would get around basically 1,100,000 damage. So it's not really too crazy compared to other units. What really is crazy is his summons. So I'm gonna do his summons math now. I did not mean to do that. All right, so we're gonna put this away. All right, so first shadow we're gonna cast is Bellu. And I know off rip he's already in the millions, so I'm gonna do 1.85 million. So off rip, I'm gonna multiply that by, I'm pretty sure it was 250%. So max, he's gonna get around 4 point. Wait a minute, no, that's wrong. I gotta add it with that. Okay, so we're gonna add 185 million. All right, so max, he's gonna get around 6,475,000. So that's crazy. That's almost 6 times as much as his other one was. So that's him. So that's the one with Bellu. And now we're gonna do the other shadow, which is gonna be still, I need to look at this one fast. So on placement, he does 1.9. Yeah, 1.9 million. Okay, so I remember his was 300%. So 1.9 million. You're gonna multiply that by 300%. And that's gonna equals, dang, am I doing that wrong? Yeah, I believe I am doing that wrong. So that's before like Sunja Woo actually received some of his buffs. So with this, because I forgot they scale off of whatever, how much damage he does. So we're gonna add this to 1.9 million. And he's gonna scale around 7.6 million. He can go way higher than that. I'm pretty sure he can go around, when I first placed him earlier when I was testing this out, he was actually doing around, I think 13 million. I'm pretty sure he can go almost all the way up to 20 million. All right, if you guys found this showcase useful, let me know what other units you would like to see showcase. I have just about every unit in the game. If you like the video, make sure you actually like the video. And make sure you hit the subscribe button if you actually made it this far. All right, peace out.